What has gotten into this man? There is no controlling the almighty Bobby Lashley, and Seth Rollins is in a perilous position. Oh!
Rollins meeting a similar fate to Brock Lesnar several weeks ago. At the same almighty hands.
More and more security, more and more officials